Welcome in here on Live Now from Fox. The time is 5:49 over on the East Coast, and it is 2:49 on the West Coast. My name is Josh Breslow, and I'm here to bring you all of your top stories and live events from across the country and across the world on this Tuesday, March 26th. And a big one right now that we have been following throughout the morning, this breaking news out of Baltimore. We're talking about a bridge collapse after a container ship crashed into the bridge. I do want to pull up one of the many live images that we do have coming in out of this area. Take a live look as you have a lot in the way of flashing lights, and the bridge, no question, shut down as it did collapse into the water. I do want to go over just...
I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kodash, and a double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for pushing this truth and enduring bishops as well. And I want to ask Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, Baba Kashai, have mercy. Have mercy on us. Have mercy on our seed. Especially us that aren't with our children that believe on you, Father. Have mercy. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You hop in the car, you put your seatbelt on, you feel safe. You hop in the car, you don't put your seatbelt on. Excuse me. And let's go to Amos. I think it's Amos 5. Wait a minute. Amos 3 and 6, not 5 and 6. The book of Amos, chapter 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Right, you have real prophets out there in Baltimore. Right, not many compared to the false prophets, but you have men of valor. Right, you have the Syrians, the DMV. Right, you have Baltimore GMS, Baltimore Works. All right, and you have a couple believers. All right, a couple believers who are listening to the prophets. Right? So they got their little trombone. The prophets got the trumpet. It's like, nah, I'm playing. Right? But anybody in their right mind is warning somebody. All right, the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Right, so the people aren't afraid. And it's funny because as I was reading, I'm just getting up. It's funny as I was reading the comments, one person said, who let Biden drive the boat? Another person said, Francis Scott Key wrote the Star Spangled Banner. Another bad omen for America. Right? Francis Scott Key Bridge is smush smush. All right, it's collapsed. And when they built the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, when they tore down the old 495, when you used to cross the bridge from D.C. to Maryland, or Maryland to D.C., or matter of fact, Virginia to D.C., unless you're taking 295, yeah, that's D.C. to Virginia. Anyway, I ain't gonna paint the map for you, but the bridge used to go up. It used to be a drawbridge, and we used to be stuck for like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Then you hurry up and get off the interstate and try to take 395 or some other way to get to D.C. or Maryland, because 495, be shut down traffic because of the drawbridge. So they built a new bridge around, what was that, 2003, 2004? Yeah, they started building a new bridge that was higher so it wouldn't stop traffic on 495, basically on I-95. In Maryland to Virginia. All right, but Francis Scott Key he ain't get no upgrade. And the ship smacked. All right? The ship smacked. Amos chapter 3 and 6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid. Right? This is a trumpet. Right?
Some of the
7 a.m. Eastern Time. News briefing on Baltimore's bridge. 7 a.m. We ain't gonna figure that out. 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Because it ain't number 6 in the morning. News breaking on Baltimore's bridge collapse. Maybe I just found this out. Browans Highway. That's how you get to Amazon. Yeah, Browans Highway. That's how you get to one of the Amazons.
details of what we know so far. And again, this is in Baltimore, that bridge snapping and collapsing after a container ship rammed into it this morning. Several vehicles falling into the river below, and rescuers searching for at least 7 people.
God damn! Just driving down the street, and then all of a sudden, bow! Before you rolling down the river, you falling into the river. All right? Ike and Tina ain't talking about no falling into the river. They just rolled down the river. But this ship, and it's a container ship, so that's merchandise. Right? That's merchandise, everything under investigation. You can't just sell the merchandise now. It's part of a crime scene. So that's supply chain. Cargo, supply. So the supply chain is part of a crime. The supplies are part of the crime scene. So the supplies have to be halted. All right? The cargo ship has to be halted. Has to be inspected. Has to see what the hell is going on. Excuse me. We're going to say what's going on. Amos 3 and 6. Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Right? These people are still not afraid. Right? But see, major trouble is upon us. Right? The curses are turning against those that hate us. Right? The cities that exploit us, oppressed us, miserable are they. All right? And the city, I learned this from the prophet Aramlab. The root word for citizen is city, right? You are a citizen of the city. Now, are we not born into American citizenship? So that will make America one great city, right? Then you're a citizen of a respective state. Let the state tell it. All right, so yeah, like how DC has downtown, and then it has Georgetown, where you be a citizen of DC, but then you be a citizen of a Georgetown resident. That makes sense. So you may be a citizen of America, but an Ohio resident. I don't say Ohio a lot. It feels weird. You'll be an Ohioan. I don't know. Ohio resident. That makes sense. Right? Citizen of America, resident of Ohio. All right? Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 3. Now is the end, and call on me, Yahweh Shemi Awashai, for men willing to teach strangers. Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 3, via the unicorn. Now is the end come upon thee, and on face to face on the highways and byways. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense on thee all thine abominations. Right? And that's what the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob had to suffer and still suffer. And these curses are coming off on our enemies. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Right? So Esau, Edom, you got hell on earth coming, buddy. Everything's about to go completely wrong for you. All right. I almost went out there on Passover night and went out there because I saw a shooting star or something I saw when I got out the car. After I ran to the ATM to get some money for the landlord, after I scarfed down my bit of herb and little piece of lamb and crackers, unleavened Passover cracker. Right, and I saw something in the sky, almost made me jump my ass outside. Felt like I'd be going off. Then I did a just a talk. I was just thinking and reflecting over a lot. I might upload that video, but it's just all over the place. But it's better than what the hell these other camps was doing for the Passover. So it just lets me know at least what spirit I was in while they was listening to Elephant Man or whatever, whoever the hell that was.
In the water. We do hear that a news conference, several vehicles falling into the river below, and rescuers searching for at least 7 people in the water. We do hear that a news conference will take place around 7 a.m. Eastern time. This is going to be an update with local and state officials, we're told. A lot of the details still being hammered out as this is breaking at this hour. But again, that news conference set to begin at 7 a.m. Eastern time, and you can watch it right here on Live Now from Fox. Do want to take you out to several of the live views that we do have at this hour. One of them off to the left side of your screen. That is actually a still image that is coming in from our Fox 5 DC team. Obviously, it is still dark out, but the top.
Just gonna get this last scripture. I'm awake now. Something just came to me. The book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Okay? May the Lord have mercy on the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that truly believe in him and that seek the physician to come and heal all the children, the elect children, men and women of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and to fix everything by prophecy being fulfilled. Shalom.